Hi and welcome to GameRules.com. Today we're going to teach you how to play Scat. Scat is a game for 2 to 9 players. You need a standard 52 card deck. This game is good for all ages. The objective is to collect cards of a single suit to total 31. How to play. Dealers may be chosen however players wish and pass clockwise with each hand. After the cards are shuffled, starting with their left, the dealer passes each player a card one at a time until everyone has 3 cards. After each player has a full hand, the top card of the deck is flipped over. This will start the discard pile. Discard piles are kept squared up so that the top card is visible and free to be taken. How to play. The player to the left of the dealer starts and play passes clockwise. A turn consists of drawing a card from the top of the deck or discard pile and discarding a single card. You are not permitted to draw the top card from the discard and then immediately discard it. Cards drawn from the top of the stockpile, however, may be immediately discarded in the same turn. Knocking. If on your turn you believe your hand to be high enough to beat at least one opponent, you may knock. If you choose to knock, your turn ends and you stick with your present hand. Once the player to the right of the knocker discards, players reveal their hands. Players decide which is their point suit and totals up the value of their cards within that suit. The player who has the lowest hand loses a life. If the knocker ties with another player for the lowest hand, the players lose a life and the knocker is saved. However, if the knocker has the lowest score, they lose 2 lives. In the event there is a tie for the lowest score between 2 players, neither of which are the knocker, they both lose a life. Declaring 31. If a player reaches 31, they immediately show their cards and claim their victory. All other players lose. A player can declare 31 even if another player has knocked. If you lose while you are out of money, also considered on the dole on the county, you are out of the game. The game continues until 1 player remains. Scoring. Ace equals 11 points. Kings, queens, jacks, and 10s equal 10 points. Number cards are worth their pip value. A hand consists of 3 cards. You may add up 3 cards of the same suit to determine your score. Typically, Scat is played with each player having 3 pennies. If a player loses a life, they put a penny in the kitty. And if you lose 2 lives, you put 2 pennies in the kitty. If a player calls 31, all players put a penny in the kitty, including the knocker. If you run out of pennies, you are out of the game. The game ends when 1 player remains. Variations. You can play with variations, for example, 3 of a kinds. 3 of a kind counts for 30 points. A straight flush counts for 30 points as well, except for an ace, king, queen, that's 31 points. You could also play with a minimum knock score, could be between 17 to 21, for example. A throwdown. Throwdown is a common variant. Without looking at the cards, a player can call a throwdown and expose their hand. Other players must follow suit. Throwdowns are treated like knocks in respect to lives. And that's how you play Scat. Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in to GameRules.com. We'll see you next time.